So the movie begins with this big ass dude who's like the best chef in France. And he's like, anyone can cook, but this food critic, which is basically a Yelp reviewer, he's like, nuh-uh. As we're then introduced to this rat who thinks he's a genius because he knows how to smell. And he goes, oh look, I found poison. So the rat's name's Remy and his dad makes him a poison checker. But he's like, if we're gonna steal food, why can't we steal from the kitchen? Cause I hate you. Oh really? Cause we're not thieves. Then Remy's like, if we're gonna eat trash, I'd rather be vegan. So he goes to the house and steals food cause he's the criminal. And gets inspired to cook by watching that big ass chef named Gusteau.
I'm a thief.
Huh? Where's my walking stick? Man, I hate that old lady. Then one day Remy tells his brother, watch me cook. Bzz.
Oh, yes.
And with the granny trying to make it heaven, Remy's like, oh look, it's Big Boy. Where is my neck? I don't know.
Teehee.
But Gusteau loses a star because of Yelp reviewer and dies because he can't take criticism. Gusteau is dead?
Oh, die, bitch. I kill you.
Crack, crackety crack.
Oh, Hero.
We need to find a new granny. Man, if I was a granny, I'd be disgusted too, cause
Ew.
and despite this being 100% Remy's fault, he's still gonna take the cookbook with him because Gusteau's his daddy. And as everyone evacuates, Remy's like,
What about me?
come on, you little shit, hurry up. You're adopted, by the way. Damn, the granny's doing way too much. She deadass gets disappointed she couldn't kill them. So Remy ends up getting separated from his family, but hey, at least you got the cookbook. What? You left your cookbook just to steal again? Bro lost his family over stealing and still hasn't learned his lesson. You ain't going to do shit. So Remy finds out he's in Paris as the film says it's the most beautiful city in the world. Oh boy, has times changed. Now you got Olympians getting sick from swimming in the river. Now I'm not saying Paris is bad or anything, but most beautiful city in the world? I don't know. And in Gusteau's restaurant, we're introduced to Linguini. Hey look, a bum.
You're small.
Yeah, how's your mother?
She dead.
Ugh, already?
At least she had a soul cause she not ginger.
What did you say? So Remy gets a job as a garbage boy. And while Remy fangirls and watches from above,
He sees Linguini mess up the customer's order. No, that bastard.
we gotta now there's a rat in the kitchen. And no matter how much I like this film, I still think rats are gross. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Huh? So Remy decides to cook and fix it himself.
Let him cook.
What the hell?
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Where's the soup? It's been 3 hours. What are you doing here? You're meant to clean the croissant. And while Remy's stuck, the soup he changed gets delivered to the customer. The soup! What? No, no, no! You good?
I'm shy, teehee.
Hey yo! You are fired! To hell with your mother! I think we got a Karen outside. So the head chef walks out and turns out it's not a Karen, but a Yelp reviewer who likes the soup. This is all your fault. How'd you do it? I dipped my nuts. Then a chef named Colette's like, Gusteau says anyone can cook and Yelp reviewers are the most important people ever, so you can't fire him. So the head chef's like, fine, you take care of him. And as the head chef commands Linguini to make the soup again, Remy gets caught. Rat! I give you the yeet.
Ooh.
And Linguini catches him. Throw him into the river for the Paris Olympics. Oh, so that's why the swimmers got sick. Oh, don't look at me like that. I make minimum wage. And when Linguini finds out the rat can understand him, he lets Remy go in hopes they can work together.
Psych!
And Remy's like, wait a minute, how else will I ever get to cook in a kitchen again? So they team up and live at Linguini's place. Now, you might not think much of Linguini's place, but in 2024, that's $2,000 a month. And with a view of the Eiffel Tower, that's $2,500 a month in rent easily. Little chef? Damn, that ugly ass rat robbed me. What did he take? My eggs? Only to find out he's making breakfast. But I don't have greens.
I stole from an old lady.
Honestly, this is a pretty bad problem because Remy is still stealing even when he doesn't need to. And when Linguini's like, don't steal, I'll buy it, bro just rolls his eyes at him like, yeah, whatever. Now the Yelp reviewer puts it on the news how much she enjoyed the soup. Meanwhile, Linguini's like, all right, little chef, get in my bowl sack. In you go. Look at his face. He's like, is this the only way? And when trying to make the soup, Remy's like,
No, I bite you now.
Hawk, take that. Hawk, ha, ha, It looks like I got rabies. And despite the head chef getting sus, Linguini does an amazing job playing dumb. The rodents. Get out. What if you need a poop? Like, will you let me know?
Shit,
I can never move like that. How did you do that? And just like that, they figured out a way to work together and put it into practice. No peeking.
Yes, daddy. You like tomato? Yeah.
And after a little bit of trial and error, Linguini officially becomes Remy's slave. Yeah. Now open the egg and pour some baby powder. And just like that, they successfully recreate the soup.
Congrats, you little shit. Colette will be your new mommy.
This is gonna sound embarrassing, but when I watched this film as a kid, I thought Colette was Asian.
I'm honored to have a new mommy. Call me mommy again and I shove knife up your ass.
Gusto is Chinese.
We can sell fried noodle.
So turns out the head chef's been using Gusto's name to sell cheap frozen foods for profit. Then he reads the letter from Linguini's mother who passed away, and turns out Linguini is Gusto's son.
I thought he pulled out. So he gets his lawyer to do the DNA test while he freaks out.
Meanwhile,
The fuck is this? Clean your station, dirty boy. If you eat my croissant, I will kill you.
so she shows him the ropes, and over time she starts being nicer to him.
Watch, listen. If you eat this, your farts go mwah. You see that guy? He spat on my croissant.
And he's a Gordon Ramsay wannabe.
I gave that man head with this thumb. And that man over there, he has no hairline.
Are we friends?
Friends.
And the head chef continues to see the rat.
So hell no.
I just dropped my keys. Now, people say Linguini's not talented, but he's definitely talented at gaslighting.
But I saw rats.
What rat? There's no rat, silly. And one day, a bunch of Karens appear, and they're like, what does a chef have that's new?
The customers are Karen. So what'd you tell him?
I said I like feet.
I like feet too. No one asked. They want linguini. They want food from linguini.
So the head chef deliberately sets up Linguini to fail by making him follow a bad recipe. And Remy's like, screw that, I'm gonna improvise. Damn, Colette, you don't have to look that shocked.
I thought we were friends.
I should listen to you.
Ow.
Wait, she's putting the sauce? Hell no.
Don't you dare.
God's what I want. And the food heads out.
What do you mean he changed it? Ah! They love it. I have 200 more orders.
And the dish Remy made looked so good and was so popular that even I wanted to try it. But I still think rats are gross.
Cheers.
Huh? A rat? Hey, little chef, for working all day, you get food worth $5. And with the head chef sus, Linguini keeps gaslighting. So the chef invites him to his office, while Colette gets sad thinking Linguini outgrown her.
Meaning she's not his mommy anymore.
Meanwhile, Remy reunites with his brother. So he's like, I'm gonna steal again. And what's funny about the scene is that Remy steals a tiny portion of food, but has all this food left given from Linguini. So what, you just had to steal but couldn't give any leftovers to your own brother? So the chef tries to get Linguini drunk to confess.
You know something about rats?
No. And when Remy reunites with his family, he's like, I ain't staying with you, I'm better than y'all.
Stay behind and clean, cause I don't like you. What a dick.
Remy, you see that? Those are your cousins.
No.
This is how they see us, Remy. And the dad makes a great point, and I'm glad he's self-aware. Because if I see a rat in the house, I won't go, ooh, can it make me food? I'm gonna go, where's the nearest cat that sees it as food so I can get rid of it? Now, mind you, Remy doesn't even apologize for making the entire clan relocate because he was stealing food from the kitchen. Instead, Remy's like, I'm still not living with you guys because I still want to cook. Then Remy sees his boy passed out and tries to wake him up. And the one time Remy could have actually made Linguini slap himself to wake him up, he decides not to.
Then Colette comes in. Good morning. Shit, do something. So how's your day? What? I can't even talk to you? Wake up! I even liked you. Mommy?
Bro, I feel bad for this dude. He's like, what did I do to get assaulted?
I have a crush on you.
My mistake.
Colette Answe.
Then Linguini decides to tell her the truth.
Oh, hell no.
Bonjour. And they're dating.
Meanwhile, the Yelp reviewer find out Gusto popular again.
Then little man finds out Linguini's actually Gusto's son, so he plans to get Linguini fired ASAP without anybody knowing the truth. Then Remy's brother's like, hey, little brother, we heard you can get some food.
Shit.
So he tries stealing food, but the restaurant cabinet is locked, so he goes into the head chef's office to find a key, but his nosy ass discovers Linguini is actually Gusto's son. You have a son?
What? I thought I pulled out.
The rat! So the little man chases the rat like his life depended on it.
Wee!
That little rat, I'll kill you. And when the head chef gets to the office, he's like, get out!
But it's his now.
Shit. So the head chef gets fired and Linguini becomes the new owner of Gusto as he is now a Nepo baby. And Linguini goes from rags to riches overnight, while Remy continues to steal more and more food for his brother's friends.
Aw, they look so cute together.
And as Linguini gets more famous and respect, Remy starts feeling bitter he's not getting any of the credit. And as much as I get where he's coming from, what'd you want Linguini to say without getting Gusto's restaurant to shut down?
I'm Gusto's son.
Sheki.
This is bullshit.
I didn't brush my teeth today. And as the little man snitches to the health inspector saying there's a rat in the kitchen to get Gusto shut down, the Yelp reviewer named Ego visits the restaurant. Why are you a pussy? Whoa, hi. You're slow. Is it because your mama dead? You just mad nobody takes Yelp reviewers seriously.
Damn.
If I don't love it, I don't swallow. Ew, pause. So Ego says he's coming to try the food tomorrow while Remy starts taking his anger out on Linguini. Ow! Ayo, that's it. You need a timeout because I'm not your little puppet slave. Zarasakook. Then Remy's like, you know what? Let's get the whole clan and steal from the pantry. So let me get this straight. You're mad Linguini didn't give you credit because if he did, the whole Gusto empire shuts down? So you want fame and glory at the expense of a business and people's lives being ruined? And because you're mad now, out of spite, you're going to steal and bring the whole clan? That's pretty toxic, Remy. How is it you want to be treated like a human but commit inhuman crimes of theft at the same time and think that's okay? And while Linguini looks for Remy because he's worried, bro brings his uncle, his cousins, his nephews, and steals. Little chef, I miss you. Oh, hi. Hey man, you're my best friend and I need to do better. You've always been good to me and never stole anything. Po. Ugh, what in the freckles? Yo, to see that many rats, I'd be disgusted. What? How could you? I trusted you. Come here again and I'll adopt 20 cats. So they end up parting ways and Linguini becomes useless again in the kitchen without him. The next day, Remy saves his brother at the cost of getting kidnapped by the head chef who wants to use him to make frozen foods. So there's chaos in the kitchen, but what's funny about the scene is that Remy knows how to read, but I guess never decided to use a typewriter to type up the secret recipe. How you gonna make order? Just tell us. You want noodle? No, I would like boba and backshots. I'll have whatever he's having. I love how the ex-boss is wearing glasses to try to hide his identity when he's probably the only person in Paris that's 2 feet tall. Remy's brother then returns the favor and frees Remy, who then rushes to the restaurant knowing he can get killed if caught. This is that, kill it! No, don't touch him! He's my daddy that's been controlling me this whole time. He's the real chef. You look at Colette's face, she's like, I slept with a man controlled by a rat? So what do you think? I think I'm going to be homeless. And one by one, they all become unemployed, and Linguini loses his girl. Ah, shit. And while Ego's waiting, Linguini just calls it quits. And despite Colette getting the ick, she's like, maybe anyone can cook. Then Remy's dad's like, you know what? You tell us what to do and we'll get it done. Bonjour. It's a health inspector? Kill that health inspector! Yo, I bet from his POV, he in a horror film. And when Linguini finds out the rats are helping to make food, he decides to know what he knows best. The minimum wage profession. Tastes like dog shit. Hey, sorry. I can't believe I... My mommy. You know, me too, Colette. Me too. So they decide to cook the ratatouille. Huh? Okay. Then Remy creates this beautiful dish that looks so delicious. Huh? And the food is so good, bro got his own anime flashback of his mom's cooking. And although Ego came to critique and judge the food, he ends up dining and enjoying it instead. It can't be. Who cooked the ratatouille? Boy, shut your 2 feet ass up. I'm fingering the plate. So Ego praises Linguini, but instead of taking the compliment, he's like, I didn't cook it, and tells Ego everything once the customers have all left. And that night, Ego questions his entire work as a Yelp reviewer, knowing the only thing that's impressed him with food other than his mom is a rat. I wish to inform you my life has been a lie. So Ego doubles down and gives the restaurant high praises, only for it to close down because the health inspector and ex-boss snitched, which was a bit of a downer. It would have been nice if Linguini and Remy go to a talent show, like America's Got Talent, to show Remy's skill, then go mega viral and reopen Gusto's to make Gusto the most popular restaurant in the world. I would have liked that ending more, but hey, that's just me. As the movie ends with Ego losing his job and Linguini and Colette opening up a small restaurant called La Ratatouille. Thank you so much for watching. I released a new Asian rap video on my second channel, so to everyone who misses my old content, click the link in the description and subscribe, as from now on I will post movie commentary on this main channel and upload Asian rap skits y'all enjoyed on the second. Thanks again for watching. It's been your boy KC, and yeah, till next time.